let's please welcome Mal Ramadan.
Woo! How is everyone doing tonight? All right, so I just want to make something clear. When Mona came on before and she was talking about that bitter darkness that seeped into everyone's souls, you're welcome. Any single people here tonight? Any single ones? Woo! Spring break at 4! Yeah, I too am single, and I've realized at this point the reason is because I am sexual helium. This means I'm noble but inert, right? Periodically I achieve ironic bonding, but whatever. Y'all pass chemistry, it's awesome. No, but one of the major reasons, so there are two major reasons why I'm single. The first one is the fact that I am terrible, I'm horrible at picking up signs of like women are hitting on me. Like, I'm like freaking Stevie Wonder blind when it comes to these things. But the less embarrassing reason is because I'm a feminist, and I really agree with the premise that if it's unwanted, it's harassment. But where does that leave me? Like, I'm not a fucking mind reader. Like, how am I supposed to know whether or not you want me to hit on you or not? Like, am I just supposed to walk up and do like a Vulcan mind meld? And be like, I just want to know if you wanted me to talk to you or not. Like, was that creepy? That was creepy, wasn't it? I'm sorry. No, all right. No, but I was talking to a friend of mine about this, and she pointed out, she's like, look, you need to stop stressing out, all right? The fact of the matter is, it's not harassment until she says no. The freebie, or the approach is a freebie. And that's when I started thinking, I was like, oh, okay. Picking up women is like trying to land a plane. Women are airports, and men are just trying to land in any kind of runway they can find. Follow me here. So the first thing you gotta do, you gotta radio the tower, you gotta establish comms, right? And if you get a positive response, all right, you're clear to approach. But now, you gotta jump into pre-flight landing procedures. So you gotta make sure that your emotional baggage and your package are properly stowed away. Keep an eye out for tailwind. But if everything is going copacetic, you know, if it's cool, then you keep the approach. And at this point, when you're flirting and talking to someone, you're just negotiating landing procedures at this point, right? You just make it, you know. But you want to make sure that the weather, you got to keep an eye on the weather. So like whether it's like cold or frigid, or if ideally you want it to be hot and clear with the chance of squirting. You want to keep an eye out for any kind of biohazards around the runway. You don't want to wake up the next morning with a burnt plane. And I know everyone's drinking here tonight, but I've done the research. Too much tequila will result in dead stick landings. Really? That's what we're trying to line people? Truth hurts, motherfuckers. Anyway, So then you're going forward and everything's cool, but you got to keep an eye out for turbulence, right? So there can be all kinds of turbulence, like there might be a ring on it. There could be some kind of other chatty tower that keeps fucking up your comms, so it's like all kinds of static. You have no idea what the fuck's happening. And the worst shit is other pilots flying around trying to cockpit block the shit out of you. And last thing but last, keep an eye out for drag. Let that marinate. Now, here's the other thing, all right, gentlemen, you gotta keep this in mind, all right? You can get waved off the approach at any point, and you have to comply. No excuses, all right? Even if you're about to touch down and she gives you a halt, you better throttle up and pull out and get the fuck out of there, all right? Because the FAA, the Fornication Assault Agency, will get your ass. And yeah, it's cool. It's called airline humor. We're okay. It's smart jokes. Anyway. So, last but not least, all right? If you're radioing the tower and you get no response, like there's like she is unresponsive to any approaches. That runway is fucking closed. You cannot land. Get out of there. No, gentlemen, no excuses. No response, no landing. Apparently y'all support rape. But no, there's all different kinds of airports and whatnot. Like, I find favorite destinations, according to media, is Europe and Asia. I hear Brazil has immaculate landing strips. But you don't hear about a lot of international flights to Africa, which is kind of fucked up because the safari to the bush is kind of amazing, right, sister? But check yourself, if you fuck around, Nala will kill you. Lion King, like, thank you, yeah. She knows. So, yeah. And the other thing is, you gotta know what you're flying, right? Maybe you got a Learjet, you creepy fuck. Maybe you got a Gulfstream 5, which isn't that big, but you got a lot of money, so who gives a fuck? Maybe you got a C-130, kind of like, stocky and thick. But, don't go around pretend you got a Boeing 747 when you're rocking a crop duster. That's just some bullshit right there. I happen to know exactly what I'm flying, and that is the Hindenburg. Every time I try, it is a horrific crash and burn. It is terrible. It's actually why I had to switch to helium, because fuck it. So I'm going to go ahead and get on it. This is a total tonal shift, but I want to send a message out there, because as the token black, we need to talk about this. So there is a serious issue in terms of, like, this is a story about like racism and prejudging people, right? So once upon a time, I was at a Starbucks with my best friend, and we were hanging out and having coffee when I saw this old white dude, like, staring at me, like glaring at me in the corner, and I was trying to brush it off, like, I don't, like, whatever, right? But he kept looking at me, right? Just dead, and I was starting to get pissed, and I'm like scripting my brain. Does this motherfucker really have a problem with a black man talking to a white girl in 2007? This is bullshit. Say something, you motherfucker. And he starts up and starts walking to me. I'm like, it's on. Say something. Say something. And that's when he goes, hey, you know what? Have a Boston Christmas. And that's when I realized I was wearing a Yankees hat. And he's not a racist. I'm just a dick. Like, I'm jumping to conclusions and whatnot here. Like, and it was great. It was like such a great teaching moment, because, like, I'm the asshole, right? And if I can correct my behavior, we're good to go. Because you can't change other people. Ladies, you cannot change other people. This is not going to happen. So, anyway, we had a great talk, and I was like, you know what, sir, it was really great to meet you. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. He's like, I will, nigger. Anyway, my name is Kamal Ramadan. Thank y'all for coming out. Let's keep the show rolling.
Now, Ramadan!